The strawberry you eat today should not exist. You've never tasted a real one, not once. The fruit you call a strawberry was engineered, crossbred, reshaped, until it became something nature never intended. Because centuries ago, strawberries were small, fragile, almost impossible to farm. But they were alive. Their flavor was so intense that kings built gardens just to grow them. Then, humanity made a choice between beauty and survival, between flavor and profit. And somewhere along the way, we lost the original strawberry forever. But the strangest part? The fake strawberry flavor in candy may actually remember the past better than the fruit itself. This is the hidden story of the strawberry. Before supermarkets, before California fields, before giant red berries wrapped in plastic, there was the woodland strawberry, Fragaria vesca. Tiny, delicate, almost laughably small. If you saw one today, you might think it wasn't ripe yet. But its flavor? Imagine every strawberry you've ever tasted, compressed into a single bite. Sweet, sharp, perfumed, wild. These strawberries grew across Europe for thousands of years. Children found them in forests. Monks cultivated them in monastery gardens. Royal families served them as symbols of luxury. But nature had given the strawberry a weakness. It bruised easily. It spoiled quickly. And worst of all, it was small. Too small to feed cities. Too fragile to survive long journeys. Too delicate for an industrial world. And humanity was about to enter an age that no longer valued delicate things. In the 1700s, Europe became obsessed with collecting the world. Plants, spices, seeds, fruit. Empires sent explorers across oceans, searching for anything that could be profitable. And one of those men changed the strawberry forever. His name was Amédée François Frisier. Ironically, his family name literally meant strawberry. Officially, he was an engineer. Unofficially, he was spying on Spanish fortifications in South America for the French crown. But during his mission to Chile, he found something unexpected. A strawberry unlike anything Europe had ever seen. Large, bright, beautiful. The Chilean strawberry, Fragaria chiloensis. These berries were enormous compared to European ones, almost unnatural. So Frisier smuggled plants back across the Atlantic. Most died on the journey. A few survived. And without realizing it, humanity had just imported the second half of the modern strawberry. But the giant Chilean strawberry had a problem. It was beautiful, yet strangely bland. The European woodland strawberries had intense flavor, but tiny fruit. The Chilean strawberries had size, but less taste. And then, by accident, those worlds collided. In French gardens during the 1700s, European strawberries cross-pollinated with the Chilean plants. The result became Fragaria x ananassa, the modern strawberry. Bigger, redder, more durable, easier to transport. And from that moment on, humanity stopped breeding strawberries for flavor. We bred them for survival, for shipping, for shelf life, for appearance, for profit. The strawberry became a product, Scientists selected berries that could survive trucks, factories, warehouses, supermarket lighting. And every generation pushed the fruit farther from its wild ancestor. The modern strawberry became larger than nature ever intended. But with every improvement, something disappeared. Flavor. Most strawberries today smell stronger than they taste. Because modern agriculture optimized what humans see, not what humans feel.
Now, here's where the story becomes strange. Have you ever noticed something? Artificial strawberry flavor doesn't really taste like modern strawberries. And yet, somehow, it feels familiar. That's because many artificial strawberry flavors were originally modeled after compounds found in older, wild strawberries, especially woodland varieties. The fruit changed, but the memory of its flavor remained. Which means the candy aisle may preserve echoes of the past better than the produce section. Think about that. Humanity engineered the real strawberry so aggressively that the fake version became emotionally closer to the original. A synthetic memory of a fruit we slowly erased. The strawberry became one of the most profitable fruits on Earth. Today, billions are grown every year. They are engineered to look red, travel far, resist bruising, survive refrigeration, ripen on schedule. Not to taste unforgettable. And maybe that tells us something larger. The modern world rewards permanence, efficiency, scalability, uniformity. Nature rewards none of those things. The original strawberry was fragile. It could not survive industrial civilization. So we replaced it. Not because it was bad, but because it was inconvenient. And maybe that's what humanity keeps doing. We simplify things until they stop feeling alive. We trade depth for efficiency, soul for convenience, until eventually we forget what the original even felt like. Somewhere tonight, in forests across Europe and parts of the Americas, small wild strawberries still grow beneath the leaves. Tiny, fragile, easy to miss. They cannot survive factories. They cannot feed millions. And they will probably never dominate supermarkets again. But for a brief moment each summer, they still taste the way strawberries once tasted. Before industry, before engineering, before perfection. Maybe the real strawberry never disappeared. Maybe we just stopped choosing it. And perhaps the strangest part of all is that humanity spent centuries making strawberries larger, while slowly shrinking the experience of eating one.